Hello, today is February 8th, 2023. It is 75 degrees and sunny. It's a beautiful day outside. And today we're going to start planting some things out here. So let's get going. Before I get started, I wanted to show you this garden planner that I've been using that I think has been really helpful. This is the garden planner from the Farmer's Almanac, which you do have to pay for. There's a subscription, but it's not super expensive, and they give you a 7-day free trial to try it out. And what I really like about it is you can put your location in here and it will give you on the plant list view basically a layout of when to plant things indoors, outdoors, and when you'll be able to harvest based off of your location, which is really nice. Because here in Zone 10, we don't really ever get to freezing levels. So I find that my planting and harvesting times is very different than a lot of what you read online. So this is sort of what I'm going to be using when I decide what to plant when. All right, here's where we're at so far. I've got my bush beans out here. I also picked up a couple of tomato plants at the store. This is a Roma tomato and a cherry tomato. And I also planted a few greens just from seed out here. Swiss chard, mustard, and arugula. And these, I have these 3 planted inside too, but they're not really doing anything. And my garden planter said I could probably plant these from seeds, so I got them out here and we'll see how they do. And then I've got empty space left for a bunch of stuff that's indoors that isn't quite ready to come out here yet. I've got another tomato, a couple of cucumbers, a bean plant, and a bunch of peppers. I have some fennel and some cauliflower that I was going to put out here. It's not doing very well, but we'll see if it starts to grow inside. I'm not sure. Both of those I don't think are going to do too well if I leave them too long before putting them out here, because they're not really hot weather crops, but we'll see how that goes. So now I'm going to go back into the garage, do a little repotting of the beans that are still inside. I want to give them a little bit more root space to grow indoors for a couple more weeks before I put them out here. So let's go do that. Okay, so I've done a little bit of tidying here. There were a few plants that just weren't doing very well, so I took them out and sort of rearranged the ones that are doing all right. I've been having a lot of problems with the water in this pan because, like I've mentioned before, the garage isn't level, so the water was all pooling to one side and then half of the plants were just kind of drying out. But these are looking good. I put the beans in bigger pots and got them under here. So, and I think those probably only need a little more time before I can put them outside anyway, so I think we're looking okay. One last thing that I did while I was out today is I picked up a couple more strawberry plants. So now I've got 2 little strawberry